Hey guys, welcome to Galandtree. This is Fire Path of Radiance, episode 26. Last episode ended up pretty long, but here we go with chapter 15, the Feral Frontier, and we start off with
more dialogue!
Rayson, who we just met, the prince of the herons that were killed in the Serenus massacre.
It is beautiful. Like, how do I get hair like that?
He's visiting Castle Kilvis, and they saw it.
Oh my, if it isn't young Prince, was
Serenus.
Serenus! Welcome, welcome, welcome!
His name's not Serenus, it's the name of his country.
Yeah,
his name is Rayson.
Yeah, I figured, since they keep calling Valencia Princess Crimea.
Nialucci, you're looking well.
And feeling well too, thank you very much. This old crow's as spry as ever. Tell me though, how fares your father, King Lorazai?
I think it's
got a little old in me.
The same as ever. Since that terrible day, he remains abed. He seldom rises anymore.
Well, that sounds like he's on the brink of death. I'm not surprised. In the span of a few days, he lost his family, his friends, and almost all of his countrymen.
Yes.
Thank you for reminding me.
Thank you for reminding me, Nialucci. I'd almost forgotten.
And rubbing that salt in that wound. It's not like it's still fresh or anything. And yet, we're blessed that you are still with us.
We're happy even though, your mother, your siblings, literally the rest of your people were all murdered.
But you're here,
so it's okay.
Prince Rayson, is there anything this doddering old bird can do for you? Please do not hesitate to ask.
Thank you. I appreciate your kind sentiment. Sorry we kept you waiting, Rayson. Nialucci, you can talk ancient history later. Leave us at once.
Yes, of course. I'm sure you've much to talk about, much to say. I'll just take my leave of you. Please, Prince Rayson, make yourself at home.
Nope. Old Nialucci's always been fond of House Serenus.
And Rayson's like, do you blame him? Look at me.
When he heard the White Prince himself was gracing us with a visit, he could barely contain his joy. So, Prince, what's this all about? We haven't seen your face around here in a long time, and I'm naturally quite curious as to your intentions. Your attitude during the Goldoa meeting piqued my interest. What is it you're after, Naysala? Why do you provoke Tibarn? He's sexy when he's angry.
Have you seen his abs? He never has a shirt that's closed.
You came all this way for that. Are you serious? Do not mock me, Crow King. Tibarn is my father's guardian.
Rayson's like, I need to know if it's canon or not.
If not for him, we might have suffered the end of House Serenus itself. I will not poke any insults to him. Get your hands off my man! Oh, I see. So rather than ally yourself with me, your trusted companion of old, you would side with this new protector? It's not new. I mean, the Serenus Massacre was like 20 years ago, and Rayson's been with Tibarn that whole time. So it's not new, Naysala.
Like, Shinon and Galandtree were young when that happened.
Yes. That's an unfortunate shift in attitude. I trust you remember that when you and your sister were young, it was I, not Tibarn, who watched over you. Okay, you say watched over you, but I'm pretty sure you're about the same age. So you were probably like 10, and Rayson was maybe like 6.
You were probably like 6.
And Nialucci was just there like, oh my god, don't die.
Yeah, like you were probably sitting up in a tree throwing rocks at Rayson.
Any change in my bearing can be laid at your roost, Naysala.
Yeah, Naysala.
After all, you, my old friend, are the one who continues to engage in commerce with my enemy, with humans. If you were to change your ways, I'm sure we could rebuild the relationship the two of us once shared. Oh no, that I could never do. You see, humans are essential to the fulfillment of my ambitions. You've changed, Naysala.
What gave it away?
If this is the path you've chosen, I'm nothing left to say.
I don't even know who I want to side with in this. They're both wrong.
I doubt you could ever understand what it takes to guard Kilvis, Prince, to protect an entire country. Maybe you would if your entire country hadn't been burned alive.
King Naysala, Duke Tanis of Benyon Imperial Senate has arrived. I left out a the.
Ugh, bring him in.
Oh god, what voice did I give him? Hold on. Your Majesty, just now I brushed against the most splendid specimen. Was that the Serenus Noble? Sorry, I too had a little mustache. They're supposed to be extinct.
And what if it were?
Oh, I was right. Wonderful, my eyes did not deceive me. Those dazzling white wings, that shimmering hair, sparkling like falling gold dust.
And Nixala's like, oh Jesus.
Nixala's like,
do you want to go somewhere else?
please, can we get like a cold shower in here? That is the crystallization of beauty in its purest form.
Duke Oliver, can we please discuss the business at hand?
That is the business at hand.
Per your request, we have appropriated several pieces of art from the ships of Duke Gados. That's Lacane, the other bishop guy who was at Benyon. Is Duke Gados, the blonde guy.
Yeah, good. I don't like him. Yes, and you will be compensated as promised. But right now, there is something else I simply must have.
So basically, all of the senators use Naysala to just steal from each other. And Naysala's just like, lol.
Naysala's like, y'all gonna be pissed when you find out about this.
Really? Another request? What can we purloin for you today? More art, perhaps?
Oh, something much more stunning. And if you agree to my proposition, I will double your normal fee. He wants Alencia, doesn't he?
That is a most generous offer. Tell me, what is it you desire?
Something tells me it's weird. Desire? But surely you've already guessed. He wants Raisin, doesn't he? He wants Raisin.
Meanwhile, back at the Vadal Cathedral. Meeting with the Apostle was fine, but all she did was pay us and give us another job. She answered no questions.
I wonder what she's planning. That cargo. I can't help but believe that there were living creatures inside, but what do you suppose the Apostle intends to do with them?
I don't know, probably something weird.
Probably, like, release them on the day and when they come.
I don't know. Titania, are all nobles and royals like this? They have plans and paperwork for every little thing, and their speech is as confusing as it is tedious.
But Ike, the other nobles we know are different. There's Princess Alencia, and King Gallia, and the Dragon Prince too.
Alright, so 2 out of 3 of them were like half animal, and I think that's the key thing we're looking for here.
All of them have been so nice and friendly and easy to talk to.
Perhaps the Brutus of the upper echelon is unique to the Bjork class system.
Titania agrees with you.
Princess Alencia was raised in special circumstances. Maybe that's why she's so different. Also, her entire country was burned to a crisp in front of her.
Bah, I could never get accustomed to the culture of Bjork nobles.
Are Alencia and Raisin gonna bond over watching their countries burn to the ground?
It's a little bit different, like, Dan didn't literally kill every Crimean.
Yeah.
Just her family.
But, like, it's still burned to the ground. Alright. Nativity!
Hey, we got money for it, too.
Hell yeah! No casualties. You can always expect it to say no casualties unless for some reason we decide to sacrifice Makaloff. So, are you gonna give Jill that support conversation with Leth or not?
Yes, I'm planning to. For now, let's do Mist and Jill.
I think these are both you.
Yep.
Oh, there you are.
Back again, Mist? I don't remember my Jill voice.
I think it's just like kind of like that.
Because you didn't join us for supper. Again.
No one wants to share the table with a Daean soldier. It would ruin the meal.
My brother says he doesn't care.
Literally only cares about his bulk.
He says that...
And I'm just glad to have someone close to my age traveling with us. So come on, let's go eat something.
So yeah, I guess Mist must be like 13 or 14, and Jill's probably 15.
Yeah.
I mean, she's old enough to be in the army.
Yeah.
But she's still pretty young.
She's like Mulan. But whiter.
She's anime. Oh, that's not Mist. I can't. Sorry.
I see. Well then, I'll just have to bring the food to you. I'll be right back.
But hold on a second.
No. Who can Marcia support conversations with?
Right now, Kieran. Oh. And Gatry and Rolf. First more conversations with Rolf are actually kind of cute.
What's up with Karen?
They both just get really excited at each other because they're both really excited all the time.
True. Seven, too. You are from the northwest nation of Krania, are you not? You have my condolences for the terrible misfortune that have befallen your country and people. Yet you remain blessed. Fate has brought you here to the Grand Temple Maynal.
It's just Maynal.
Maynal. To the splendor of Benyon, grandest of all nations of Telias.
I'm surprised you don't have more trouble with Benyon. Like pronouncing Benyon.
Dude, you know how I roll. I can't spell Sibyl-S words like receive, but I can spell out super complicated words. By the way, I hear you are traveling north to the Grand Desert. There are ancient ruins there, you know? They are the remnants of a race known as Zunama. Sorry, I like to scat from time to time while I'm talking. Really ad-libbing some jazz. Who come from the civilization that predates our own.
I'm pretty sure Ike's already fallen asleep at this
But
point.
who believes in evolution? I don't. I'm sure you will enjoy the sensation of being immersed in such primordial surroundings. See, I can't fucking say primordial.
Yeah, it'll be a real picnic.
You should bring one! Oh yes, picnics are indeed nice. But, word of caution. Studying the ruins from afar is one thing, but you would be well advised to keep your distance. For safety's sake! In Server, there's a bandit stronghold near the northwest ruins. And we hear occasional reports of strange figures wandering the dunes of the northeast. Be careful! How are your preparations progressing?
They're underway. We leave within the hour.
Your next mission takes you to the Grand Desert. You must choose your companions with care.
A desert's just a large patch of sandy soil, is it not?
Oh, you literally don't know anything about geography. Haha! With one major difference, unlike sandy soil, you'll not find solid earth near the surface.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Next chapter is a desert chapter, which is its very own special brand of bullshit.
Yes, if you could hear Amy's previous hiss
at the mention of the desert, yeah.
You could dig and find only more sand. Those on foot and horseback may find it difficult to move.
This chapter is the reason I wanted to use Jill. I see. I'm sure that Soren knows much about these things, but...
Has something befallen, Master Soren?
I don't know if he's feeling ill or just moping around. It all started when we arrived at Benyon. He needs a good mope every now and then.
He's just gonna listen to some NCR.
Yep.
Cry a little bit.
Blog about it.
Put on some eyeliner.
Be that as it may, it won't hurt for me to have this information. Can you tell me more?
Of course. There's little water in the desert and the soil is very dry. Few trees or grasses grow there. Which means there are no groves or anything else which would provide cover. And, as I mentioned before, those on foot or horseback will find the sand slows their pace considerably. The exceptions are magic users, staff wielders, and thieves. Such people will not be affected to so large a degree.
Thieves are agile, so I understand why they would be unaffected. But those skilled in the magical arts, that doesn't make sense.
Oh my god, this conversation is going on forever. I once heard an explanation from a magic user that I know. He claimed that the spirits he employed flew before him and cleared the sand from his path. However, considering the source, I'm not sure how much to make of that.
Who was the source?
Prime Minister Sephiron?
Severin.
What are you looking at? Guys, it's my birthday on 20!
Oh! Happy birthday. It's Ariel's birthday, aka April 28th, which is the date we're recording this. You probably won't see this episode for several months.
I'm no longer a teenager.
2 decades. Go you.
I know. Sorry, continue.
Happy birthday. Bullshit chapter. Would you play a joke like that?
Well, the Prime Minister is a very amusing man. But please, allow me to continue my explanation. Jesus Christ, there's more. What else? Others who are unaffected by sand are Pegasus Knights, Wyvern Riders, and other flying units. Oh, and Lagoos too. Terrain features don't seem to affect them much in either form, although they will be slowed some.
You said Lagoos, didn't you? Almost everyone here says subhuman.
Well, of course, Bjork and Lagoos are both living things. Even precious life, every precious life was created to be equal by the blessed goddess. The fact that there are still those who persecute Lagoos in the land of the goddess, it is deplorable, and I will smite them all.
Are you of a noble house?
Yes, I am. One must be of a noble birth to serve the goddess.
But I thought that all nobles were half-crazed fools who can't speak the truth. You seem quite honest. Aw, he's smiling.
And you're an assuming asshole, but I don't blame you.
And I thought you were an uncouth mercenary who wouldn't know a doily from toilet paper. I was going there, I wasn't there, but...
I'll take that as a compliment. Oh, and one last thing.
What is it?
The desert contains the remnants of more than one lost civilization. So literally zombies. Rumor has it that treasures from those times still lie undiscovered beneath the shifting sands. Those with good luck may come across the treasures during battle. AKA, bring your fucking thief! How-wee! The Grand Temple, luxury and gorgeousness as far as the eye can see. If a scoundrel like myself can find employment in a place like this, I guess my luck hasn't abandoned me after all. But for all the glitter and gold, there's an equal amount of dangerous work. That I can do without. Maybe I can use my prone to illness ploy. Cough! Yes, I think I can arrange to work just about 1 out of every 5 jobs or so. And now that I have a fixed income, it's time to visit the local inns and see what games chance are about.
Evening.
What? Did you happen to hear any of that?
You were talking out loud. Loudly.
I wasn't being serious. I am an extremely diligent man. Yes, I am.
Those peddlers you were with, you were in debt to them, right?
Huh? How did you know about that?
When we took out that group, your debt vanished.
Yes, you're right. That was a tremendous help. Thanks much.
Come now, you can't believe the world is as forgiving as that. Or that we are so foolish.
What?
Debts are debts, and you have many. Those peddlers were the only people who were owed coin by you, right? We can't have debt collectors hounding the company day in and day out. My staff officer repaid the rest of the money you owe.
That's very kind of you.
It was from the company coffers. You, my friend, are now in our debt. You fight to repay the ground mercenaries. Payment will be deducted from your wages for quite some time. It seems you're working for free, friend. Until your debts are completely repaid, don't even think about leaving the company or getting sick. Right then, I trust you'll do your best.
My best? Oh, nuts.
So yeah, that's not love.
I ain't having this bullshit.
Like, it's done.
Thank God. Well, because Marshall's so great, and she just showed up and was like, yo. And then Macklemore is just like, bleh.
Okay, so we're gonna give Oscar the Slavoo's Lance.
And you're gonna give Killian the
Kieran.
Kieran, not Killian. Kieran the
Killer Axe.
Killer Axe. And Mia has a voucher thingy.
The what?
Oh no, the scroll. But you took it.
Vantage?
Mm-hmm.
No, she has innate Vantage. The Vantage scroll is
In storage or in the convoy?
Yeah.
Take the secret book. Take his vulnerary. He doesn't deserve either. Did I say that out loud?
Say what out loud?
Oh, nothing.
To take his vulnerary?
Mm-hmm. He deserves nothing.
Okay. For now, let's put Vantage on left.
Wait, Ileana's special skill is Shade.
Yeah. It causes enemies to attack other units first. It helps her from getting ground into a fine powder.
So, Ileana's special skill is throwing Shade.
You could say that.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna give Jill a couple levels of bonus experience.
Then gently put this in my recycling bin. Yes.
It's a bit of a crappy level, but speed is good for Jill.
Yeah, take what you can get.
In Radiant Dawn, the sequel to this game, your gains from bonus experience are fixed at 3 stat gains per level. But in Path of Radiance, it's just random.
Oh, Mom.
What?
She was doing a little nice face
Aw.
status about me. Like little baby Ariel there.
Okay, here we are in the desert. Tell me, Soren, are you alright?
Oh, sorry.
Hmm? Recently, ever since we reached Benyon, in fact, you seem depressed. Is that so? How odd. Well, I can think of nothing specific that's bothering me. Well, if you say so. So, it's time for the desert. Which is the best direction to enter from?
Okay, well, if you don't want to talk about it anyway, desert.
Soren? Yes, what is it? Alright, I know there's something going on. I'm sorry, I was thinking. What is it you wanted? Well, I was going to ask you for directions, but it's no longer necessary. It looks like we're being met. Ah!
Who are you? Answer me.
We're mercenaries. We're hired to take care of a group of bandits operating in this area.
More of the Senator's dogs.
That voice is not accurate.
It's not accurate at all. You cast us as thieves so you can murder us and hide your guilt, but we will not be defeated. Mark my words, the day will come when all slaves are free, and you will pay for your crimes.
What on earth are you talking about?
No more useless words. Come, my brothers. Take them.
Hooray!
Why did the guy behind her look like a recolor of Mordecai?
Well, that was a dude, not a girl.
No, I said guy.
What? Are we seeing Lagoos? I don't like the look of this. Lagoos or no, it doesn't change the fact that they're brigands. Do not lower your guard. I know what I'm doing. Everyone, watch your footing in the sand. Take care and fight well. Okay, this episode's gonna be a little shorter, but that's okay, because last episode was like 40 minutes long.
Oh my god, it was so long.
So next time we will pick up chapter 15 and do the battle
And
in the desert, which will be shitty.
we will have so much more action than the last episode that's been a little bit more dialogue than usual.
Pretty much just dialogue and battle preparations. But anyway, see you guys next time.